of them's on Riverdale.
So like a stage show?
No, it's like a CW show, so it's just as
Market
bad.
quality, baby.
Yeah.
CW doesn't make bad. Wait, hang on. My producer. All they make is garbage. That's right. Thanks, Dave.
Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Dollar Bin of Doom. I gave the fucking plague to Tom. Fuck you, Tom.
Yep.
Enjoying my fucking filth?
Nah.
It
no,
wasn't
so
that bad.
we watched Black Cobra.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
And it,
we stuck with it.
yeah, we did, but it, I had the best track record, in my opinion, up until, what was it, 2 weeks ago? And then we vetoed like 3 movies I watched, and then me and Tom had horrible diarrhea.
Yeah.
Yep.
Maybe related, maybe not. And now I think I'm at the lower rung of the choosing movies. And this one didn't help my case that much.
No, that's
Yeah,
why I
this-
specifically did not say you redeemed yourself.
It's not-
No, I'm man enough to admit that this one was a little boring.
So why did we pick this? Because it's starring fucking Hammer
Yeah.
from Transformed.
From Transformed.
And he did
And we
about
liked
as much as this
Transformed
movie.
so much, we thought that the person who appeared least in it was worth a second viewing.
No, a movie starts with just shots of the city, and then we hear over radio banter that they need Black Cobra to come in and handle a hostage situation.
And Black Cobra saddles up in his
Shitty car.
like messed up black car, and he's like, I got a shit. And he walks inside and kills 3 men. And
Yeah,
then-
specifically after the chief of police is like, hey, we know how you operate. You need to negotiate, and you are able to give them everything they want, by the way.
Yeah.
We need these people safe.
so he walks into the I think it's like a swim. It's
a pool.
It's like a YWCA or something. Yeah.
And he heads right to the bathroom.
And he walks out. He's
He
like,
comes out like sweating, like, "Hey, let's go over here." No, don't worry about that. Let's go over here. As water's like slowly coming out of the door. He kills some guys.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. He shoots a shotgun into a man that's standing adjacent to just 3 civilians, and he comes out, and the guy's like, "I know you're you, and you do what you do, but I wish you'd have talked to those guys and given in to their demands." And Black Cobra's like,
they're trash.
yeah.
That's what he says. He says they're trash.
No, he didn't say it like that, though. You're like a bundle of no charisma, but you had way more charisma.
Yeah.
He said it here. I'll try and do it verbatim. They're trash.
That was too high. Let's take it down.
Yeah, you're right. They're trash.
Still too much.
No, he
Here,
had.
here,
there was an intensity, but it was the wrong kind of intensity.
Yeah. So here, let's get into the scene. You got to play off an actor.
like
you know?
he's trying to fight off a cough.
All right. So, hey man, I wish you wouldn't have done that.
Hey, they're trash. So anyway, he leaves, and then vroom vroom, a bunch of biker boys are in their biker pajamas in a fucking abandoned cathedral.
Yeah.
It has like fluted ceilings. It's
Yeah.
ridiculous. And they're just like a broom broom. And our lead biker boy, puts on some biker boy double mirrored shades with mirrors on both sides so that
He's looking at his own eyeball.
Pinballs off his friends as they try and drive in unison down the foyer of this enormous building.
Well, it's that really fucking long shot of like, we got to see them leave, but they go like the long way around, and it takes,
They do like 2 laps before they leave.
They do.
and we see every frame of
Anyway, our biker boys leave the biker church,
it. Yeah.
and a woman is on the side of the road just cooking a loose hot dog on a grill that's like really close to the ground. And her boyfriend comes up and he's like, "Hot dog ready?"
And she's like, I forgot to turn it on. He's like,
She's like, "I don't know how fire works." He's like, "Sweet." And he leaves.
I'm going to go windsurf
Yeah,
now.
I'm going to go
I'm gonna go
windsurf.
wind-
Terribly.
Yeah, he
You can
ate
see-
shit coming in for the hot dog.
And she goes to take a photo of him, and then she's like, "Oh wait, this is embarrassing. I'm not going to do that."
And then biker boys are like, got to get me some of that hot dog and rape.
Yeah.
And they walk up.
So they go, "Brop, brop," and they drive up.
Brat.
Yeah.
Because she's cooking bratwurst.
And lead biker boy just stands in front of her like a gomless idiot. And then off screen, 3 biker boys come out of nowhere, and
They tackle her by her toes
yeah,
the way you're not supposed to.
right.
Yeah. Because that was the thing that I don't like about this movie.
But it was,
bad football technique.
yeah. I said during the movie, it kind of looked like if you threw Pikmin.
Yeah.
They kind of came off the side of the screen.
Wahoo, wahoo. It did.
Are
Definitely
they Mario
did.
Pikmin?
They kind of sound like that.
They
I've
do.
never played Pikmin. I don't
Oh,
know.
Pikmin's
Mario
great.
sounds like Wahoo.
It's a me.
Red Mario.
Yeah, that's him.
I like the idea of a Mario Noir game. Wahoo.
Yeah. Just looking at a crack in a window shade.
Yeah.
It's a long day in the city. Wahoo.
She a walked in.
So you gonna help me find my husband, big boy? Let's go.
So anyway, these fucking goobers start wiggling around on this lady, and she escapes, and they catch her again.
Immediately.
And
It's really silly.
main guy takes her car for a joyride on the beach.
Yeah.
And floods it.
Yes.
But then they cut and he's driving like
He's
a different
driving the
car,
other
a
way,
different
yeah.
direction.
And then and starts running toward his girlfriend, who's being all wiggled on by all the other boys. And the guy's like takes out a shotgun and shoots him in the back.
Yeah.
Towards his group of friends.
Again,
Yeah.
second time, you just fire into a group of people. You'll hit who you want. It's cool. Don't
Right.
worry about it. Anyway, how's your sex life? It's a Room. There's a movie called The Room.
Next scene, lady
Taking photos.
talk to unrelated man. What does she say that we laughed at?
Stop right there. Don't move.
Yeah, she's a fashion photographer. You
Sure.
can tell by that.
They're in the studio with like 4 Polaroids duct taped to a wall. It's our studio.
Unrelated man shows up.
I totally thought that guy was part of the gang, but
Nope.
he has no
That's right.
part of any part of the story.
Absolutely not. Hey, baby, how's it going? Who are you? And the movie's like, I don't know. He leaves.
Yeah.
She's driving home. She looks across the street.
Dance party.
Dance party going on. Lady comes out with some strawberry jam on her neck. How crazy.
These Jello shots fucking went wild on
Right.
me.
Biker gang come out. They're like, hey, lady, you want to join the party? She's like, stranger danger. That woman's throat is cut. And he's like,
Yeah, I OJ'd that
man.
bitch.
He's like, I killed that fucking bitch. And she's like, say cheese.
Yep, that's what you said.
She takes a bunch of photos of him and runs away.
Well, it was the guy wearing the mirrored sunglasses, so that flash just bounced inside.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She gets in the car and starts driving away, and then they're just like, we gotta go after her. So they all
Yeah.
pile into the truck, the
Right.
back of the truck.
And you mentioned it while we were watching. The only tension of the movie was going, I hope they don't roll that car, because we're going to have
Yes.
4 dead people immediately.
Because we had a classic bad movie slow motion chase, but it added an extra layer of tension because real people put themselves in real danger by surfing the fucking truck.
Cops.
Yeah, she drives up to the cops and she's like, they're going to kill me or something. I don't know.
The cops were like, who? That truck full of hooligans? And then they're like, oh, we gotta leave. And they just slowly drive off and like, okay, you're safe now.
Yeah, you're good.
And then cut to chief of police. He's like, these are the same gang that did that we've been after.
Mm-hmm.
We got photos from her, and they show the photos to Black Cobra, and he's like, what the?
You could see the man's tooth,
Right.
or the lack of one.
At this point,
Oh, we had the scene
our
with the
villains
cat
don't know this,
first.
but they're in the clear.
They're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the cops are too dumb to figure out who's in the fucking picture because the lovely young actress took a bad photo.
Ivanka or Ivana? Ivana Trump.
Ivanka's the wife daughter.
Well, yeah, the daughter is Ivanka, and
Yeah,
his
the
first wife was
daughter wife.
Ivana. Looked just like her.
She's in the hospital because
No, we missed a very important scene,
we
which
did
you
miss
mentioned.
the scene that I mentioned. Cat.
Cat food.
that's right.
It's the only thing
right.
I remember about this movie.
So our hero has one love in life, and it's not women because he doesn't have
But it
any
is
sex.
pussy. Anyone's ever made that joke before?
No, I think you're the first.
I should trademark that.
Super funny, Kevin.
I noticed by how hard you're laughing.
That's very fucking
Yeah.
funny.
Hold on.
I'm editing out all the
Hold on.
slapping of your knee.
Kevin, shut up a sec so I can laugh at your joke.
Okay. That's
Can you make that your ringtone?
yeah. I'm fucking seeing Star Wars. It's like Ray, join the dark side. Sorry, everyone. Sorry.
Sorry.
I thought I muted it.
Sorry.
And it's just the guy next to you, and you're like, oh.
I didn't listen to the M&Ms.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to them. They told me at the beginning of the movie they were strapped to that bomb.
I was jacking off to the green one.
Yeah.
Wasn't paying attention.
Green one's DSLs. Am I right? A little distracting. And there's a physical switch on the side that's silent mode. Why?
Because you don't want to hear it when you're trying
And
to
it's
get.
not like something that you can easily access, right? Because they don't want it like clicking on and off in your pocket. It's something you got to get your fingernail and like go, oh, there we go.
Oh,
now
that's-
I can hear my
That's so weird.
physical switch. What is this? 1986 when this movie came out?
Yeah.
Back to it, boys.
Our main character eats cat food, and it was
Yeah,
the
he
only
does.
thing that made us keep watching this movie.
Hammer, you throw those out after
Yeah,
you're
no.
done with them.
They're collector items, okay?
At least put them in your fridge if you like use half of it.
Yeah.
Don't just have it hanging out on your fucking
Shelf. It's like, oh, this one's still good.
The chief of
But
police
his
comes
house
over.
fucking stinks.
Yeah, I was gonna say the chief of police comes over. Hammer, we need.
But then he finds a can. Oh,
Thank
the
God.
relief that was had.
By all.
He, like, using both hands, gently brings it over to his table, lays it down, grabs his finest chrome can opener, click, fucking starts cranking it real slow, like. The can, the gears in the can rotate sensuously with a subtle click with each gear as the blade makes its way like a man would make his way around the clitoris of a woman.
Oh, okay, cool.
Not of it like a seagull.
I'm gonna make the seagull come.
You just feed it French fries and one hand you have the seagull just up to your mouth and just feeding it French fries with the other hand. Anyway, so the cat's like, yeah, I guess.
Can one of us ruin our Google forever and ask, do seagulls have clitorises?
I think seagulls have like a hole for everything. But anyway, he opens the can and he assumes wrongly that his cat won't eat it without some kind of prompting.
Yeah.
So he has to like eat a little bit of cat food and be like, see, it's good.
I would eat this if I.
Yeah.
If I was a cat, I'd love this.
Yeah.
So he has to go grab his gun that he keeps hidden so the cat doesn't kill itself. What?
Yeah, that's how he lost fucking Scratchy from 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. What is this, cat food? A bang.
It's like, oh no, Queen
no.
Fluffles ate. God.
Such a passive aggressive gun too.
So yeah, he's called into the chief's office. Goes there. They see the giant photos.
You fire, you're out of bullets. Oh no.
Whoops. You're out,
You should have checked.
stupid. Anthropomorphic gun. Get with the program,
I love
Tom.
it. I love
I don't
it.
care how sick you are. This is comedy gold.
It is. That's why it's in Borderlands 3.
Eat out a seagull. Passive aggressive gun,
Eat out a
son.
seagull.
Sucking
True.
down cat food.
Yeah. Piss shit fuckhole. Tom.
Now, when you're eating out a seagull, are you gently laying it on its back and laying between its legs, or are you just holding it above your head? Like,
Here,
You have it in
explain. One hand.
One hand. French fry.
okay.
You
Feeding
you
it
Just
as
put your tongue out.
Oh, so you're using it like a fucking inhaler.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
a Brillo pad on a bunion. You just rub it against your tongue. It's an arm motion. You just use the technique you already have for masturbating on the seagull.
Oh, so you keep your tongue still and move.
Yes, and
Yes.
move the seagull
Yeah.
while trying to keep a French fry in its mouth.
See, I don't understand. I got that right away.
I know.
Okay. No, I needed the
Kevin
extra.
was stuck on the passive aggressive gun, son.
I'm a visual learner. I kind of need it.
Yeah.
You know.
You're out of bullets, Dad. They left like, nah.
Jesus. And just as quickly too.
Woo!
You fucked Susan at work. Pachow! All the stuff's gone.
Better reload me with a college education. I don't fucking know.
With your new wife, who's 5 years older than me.
Yeah. Who I'm gonna bang.
Yeah. It's fun. They'll like each other because they'll be closer to age.
Your
Oh, bang. Hey, I got
if
it.
your mom became a lesbian, and got some hot little something that was like around your age, would you?
Would you fuck your mom's girlfriend?
Yeah, would you fuck your mom's girlfriend?
Oh, so my life would become a porno?
Yeah, like the
normal
worst Pornhub title.
Yeah, the worst Pornhub title ever.
Son fucks stepmom's lesbian mom's stepmom dot IRL underscore
POV.
deep fake. Hashtag deep fake. Hashtag
Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself. Got to get them hits. You know, after you're done jerking off, you're like, let's see what the fuck's on here. You know, you jizz on your tummy, and you're like, all right, I'm done. What happens if I search Space Jam on fucking Pornhub? Let's see. Oh, look at that. Lola Bunny drawn porn. Like a Lola Bunny slideshow, like using Windows Movie Maker, set to fucking blown out Linkin Park. With like the blue screen and like the white text that flips like...
One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try.
like the worst deviant art, like Lola Bunny.
Impreg shit.
Feet.
Like SpongeBob kissing her tummy.
Inflation.
Was this movie worth $1, guys? We can just cut to the end. It's cool. They take her to the hospital.
After killing a man to get his blood.
Exactly.
By the way, the bikers
There's no other way to get blood or blood-looking
go to the
something.
hospital where she's staying.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, our friend needs help. You need to call a doctor. She like starts calling the doctor or the nurse, and then the dude with blood over his face starts darting his tongue around really creepy. And they just beat the shit out of the nurse and sneak in. And it's like, if you were going to do that anyway, you could have just
Walked
done
in,
that.
beat the shit out of the nurse, and sneaked in.
Yeah, you didn't need to kill that random guy
Right.
for his blood.
So they're going to sneak in again, but they see the security guard. Oh, fuck, what are we going to do? Are we going to dress up? Are we going to do anything? Just get in the wheelchair. Fuck it. Here's a gun.
Get in the wheelchair and make sure you grab the shotgun with your fingers.
Yeah, to hide it.
To hide it so I can
Yeah.
blow your hand off.
Underneath wheelchair chairman's armpit. And another weird thing is like they have these plans, but then they just give up and do something else.
Exactly, immediately.
They start squeaking up with the wheelchair, and they're like, "Oh my god, it needs help, officer!" And he's like, "Officer's like, hey!" And then they just sprint at him and shoot him.
Yeah.
They're just like, "The jig's up!" He's like, "Hold on,
Like 16-year-olds walking into a liquor store, right?
yes,
All right, act confident, puff out your chest, act a little
Yeah.
tall. You know, you've been there before.
haven't shaved for 3 weeks."
Yeah. Grab like a thing of Corona or whatever the fuck, and then walk up to the counter, and the guy's like, "Hey, how's it going?" "The jig's up!" And just like toss the beer at the dude's face and run out the door. Like that's exactly
Totally
what happened.
they do, yeah.
Yeah.
So they kill the policeman.
Black Cobra hears this and starts rolling on the ground.
Yeah,
His
he does.
superpower.
Yeah.
He is infinitely accurate as long as he's as close to the earth as possible.
So true.
And he does that on a gurney too, because he crawls on top of that and just like whee down the hallway and just
That way you
firing.
can have mobility and also be laying down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he shoots one of the guys right away. The other ones are like running around and shit and tossing the shotgun back and forth.
Yeah.
And the other one's like, okay, I'm going to run to the room and kill her. And he rolls, Black Cobra rolls out of the room again and then just shoots him in the leg. And then he gets the gurney.
And then she crawls towards the girl like, I'm out.
Like a slug just crawls into the room with the lady
She could move.
and slowly starts to climb onto her bed and doesn't do anything about it.
No.
Like, how threatening is a man writhing on the ground in pain, slowly
Bleeding to
crawling
death in
toward
front of you.
Not.
So anyway, Black Dynamite or Black Cobra comes into the room and he's like, the other guy left. And she's
he
like,
just kills that guy in
she's
front
like,
of her.
I feel a lot better now.
And she's crying. He's like, we shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he sits down on the bed and he's like, you done?
So he takes her back to her house.
And then they drive in the car and she's like trying to make conversation. And she's like, you don't talk much, do you? And he's just like, no.
Weren't you fucking freaking out earlier? Like, what the fuck happened to that? She's like, fine. Guess some conversationalist.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they go back to his house, and this is when he calls that guy up, right? And the guy's like, it's 7:30.
7:30 in the morning. You know when people get up for work.
Yeah.
It's a 9 to 5, dude. Like, brush your teeth and take a shower. It's time.
And on the back of the box, it said for nudity. So
This is the only nudity.
there were like 4 points up until this where we're like, oh, we're going to see some tits from the rape or whatever. That sounded too excited. We finally do see tits with the random woman in the bed who's like,
Correction. 1 tit.
One tit, yeah.
But
we saw his tits.
We did.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, who are you? And she's like, oh, I'm Miriam. He's like, oh, Miriam. She's like, yeah, you got it right the first time. Good job. And he's like, are you leaving? Like,
Please leave.
Yeah. Get out of my house.
So he goes, and I think some other shit happens. Doesn't really matter. We see like them meet with their homeless friends. Him go back, with Whittle John or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah, Little John.
Yeah.
And Whittle Dave is like doing blow.
Did you miss my great Little John joke?
Yeah, I
Whittle
did.
John. Okay, because he's legally distinct.
No, the coke was before that.
Yes!
That was before they killed that guy.
I got one. Thank you.
That was good.
1 of 3.
You had to make it suck and then keep doing it.
Yeah.
That was, the joke wasn't done yet.
Yeah.
He basically walks up to a man who just did cocaine. He's like, oh, I got a bloody nose. And smacks him in the face. And he falls on the ground. He's like, what the fuck, dude? And then his friend comes over like, why did you hit Dave? And he smacks him in the face, too. And he's like, guys, straight edge.
Yeah.
You know our gang leader who entreats his gang to rape people?
Mm-hmm. Chunk lube.
Some dummy. would go for it.
Exfoliates as you fuck.
Yeah, turns your dick into scar tissue so you can never feel an orgasm again in your life.
Hi, I'm Jeff Bezos, here for Chunky Lube.
That just sounds like Jeff Bezos.
I don't know what he sounds like.
That was him. He did it.
That's him.
We were like an hour into this.
I know. Bikers try to get the girl.
Go to her house and sneak in.
No, yeah, he talks to the policeman and says, we just need to bait him out.
That's
and then
right,
looks at
yeah.
the bitch. And then
Yeah, because he's gonna run. He's gonna run the sketch of the guy, which is nothing.
It's nothing. I was.
so they go to her house, but shitty biker wades through cans of cat food in the backyard
Yeah.
and steps on a bunch of just dirt and mud and cat food.
Grime and piss
And
Shit, yeah.
makes the best perfect
Oh, yeah.
trail all the way into a closet or a bathroom in her house.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they get inside, she goes upstairs and like, I'm going to go upstairs. And he's like, all right, whatever, I'm going to drink your booze. And
No, milk. He only drinks milk.
Want a glass of milk? What?
Milk.
she's like, why do you like milk so much? And he's like, wait, what'd you call it?
So he beats the shit out of that guy and then kills him.
Yeah, fun
the
fight scene.
Bad guy shoots through the door.
He fucking dolomites himself down the stairs because he didn't put himself in a position. He's like, I'll
He
just
got a
yeet."
somersault.
Yeah.
Our hero gets stabbed in the arm, but it doesn't matter.
Yep.
She stays at his house. She talks about the cat, and he's like, "That's my cat."
Yeah, they go
They don't-
from his house to her house to his house again.
yeah.
They don't ever fuck, do they?
No. And then chief of police's daughter's kidnapped by the gang.
Yeah, where they.
because he's like, you gotta bring me the photo.
Because he's driving down the road and a truck is in the way.
Mm-hmm.
So he fucking slams on the brake and brains his own daughter against the fucking dash.
Yep.
And she's knocked out because of him.
Yeah.
And then they beat the
Spider-Man
fuck out of him.
down onto the car.
Yeah,
right?
and then they bring her to the homeless community, and they all
Yeah.
try to attack her.
Yeah,
and
they
they're like,
feed
hey,
her to the
stop.
homeless like a bunch of koi fish.
Yeah.
Hungry for some little
Yeah,
morsels.
then they show up and they like sand people away and they're like filthy creatures.
Yeah. Right.
They'll be back.
Yeah, they're like Wutehi, Wutehi, and they
And then police is like, you gotta go in, and he's like, okay, me and my cop
No,
friend.
he said the very stupid line of,
I was 25 years younger, by God! If you were 25 years younger, you wouldn't even have a daughter.
He's like, why would you help
Are
me?
you on the spectrum? Or are you
He's like, why would you help me? And he's like, well, I help people. It wouldn't matter if it was Santa Claus's daughter.
that's right.
and it would.
believes.
It really fucking
She would take priority, I think.
Yeah.
Get all them presents, you know?
So him and dude like gun up from his gun safe.
Him and unrelated man.
No, that's his friend, the cop friend. That was like
Well-
7:30.
Again, it's so hard
yeah.
to tell because everyone in this movie is like the same ugly.
He
The
was
whole
supposed to
thing
come
was
alone.
supposed to come alone, and they're like, "Oh, let's put a dummy so it looks like two people are showing up
Right.
Yeah.
But yet he's in the trunk.
to pop out and be like, surprise, motherfuckers!"
Yeah.
So they're surprised twice that there's
Two guys.
potentially two people showing up.
Which-
Manages to miss the woman who's just in the middle of the crowd of bad
Yeah.
guys.
But it hits like a lot of other people on both
Yeah.
sides. Then some stupid fights happen.
But the biker gang was running out of members because 3 of them already died. I think there were a total of 6.
yeah, at the beginning.
So they had 2 bikers left, our main bad guy, And then they had to recruit the
All
sand
the homeless people. Yeah. Yeah. So then there's like some stupid fights.
Sherlock Holmes is there for some reason.
Yeah. Sherlock Holmes
He
popped
gets
up.
fucking shot.
He does get shot. Yeah, that's turned out. But
Long story short, our heroes shoot people and then give each other thumbs up afterward.
yeah,
That's
and
the fight.
and throws a knife like
Into that
80
dude.
yards
Yeah,
into,
yeah.
into his shoulder apparently, even
And
though
he-
it was like in the middle of his back,
He
down
does this
lower back,
sweet bad biker boy fucking belly flop into the Blake.
run off.
He's trying to add more bees.
I know.
And we think, oh, that's it.
Cut.
Brick.
Hammer's on date with Ivana.
Well, no.
don't think he's on
First
a
we
date.
see bad guy's actually alive and does a sick Mister Rogers cosplay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely on a date with her.
No.
Yeah, he is because
No, their relationship is completely platonic.
he puts his foot in between her like thighs and she's like,
push her seat away.
No, I know.
She thinks it's a date.
She
He's
thinks it's
like,
a date. I know.
can't wait to get home to my cat.
He's not even listening to the conversation at all. And she keeps being like, "Are you listening?" He's like, "Yeah, whatever."
Yeah, he's doing the thing of like if he had a smartphone, he would just be texting on it the whole time, being like, "Wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's
Definitely.
Wow, you
that's
almost
crazy.
died? That's, man, I wish I were there. You were there.
You were
wow, that's crazy."
there.
And then he looks over and there's just fucking biker bad boy,
Yeah.
just like
Looking at him.
giving him eyes from across the bar. Oh, the Batman theme,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad biker boy pulls out his gun,
And aims for a long time.
aims for a fucking long time.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, no one else is noticing this man pulling a gun?
Why the fuck did this
He's just
movie
staring.
already, like, all the... no! Mr. Weinstein! Yeah.
But thank God Ivana didn't die. She's
Mhm,
gotta
and
go
then,
fuck Trump and give him 3 kids.
He starts.
I don't like
Hammer
that lady.
like shoots at him
The poor woman.
and misses it. Misses
She's a
couple
billionaire.
times.
She's fine.
I don't think money fixes that. You don't
doesn't.
fuck Trump and, like, get over it.
It's true.
You don't survive that. That
you ever
woman's
s-
dead inside.
You ever seen Marla Maples? She's got a teardrop tattoo. You're like,
Yeah. Trump's never seen Trump's dick, though.
No, he can't. It's just not.
hey, honey, what does it
physically
look like? Ugh.
So the car chase happens in the abandoned cathedral.
Where 2 cars that were made in the 70s lazily wallow back and forth at each other.
Very
For a
carefully
long
try not to
time.
hit pillars.
Right.
Yeah, and
yeah.
then he slams into the back of bad guy's truck, and bad guy goes flying through the windshield.
He does. And director and like scouter, I don't know what you would call it. So location scouting
Yeah.
guy went to this area where they're going to film the final confrontation, and they're like, "What is that, a swastika?" Yeah, we'll
Yes.
just shoot right here. That's fine.
They drew a little 4-leaf clover-esque looking thing to kind of hide it a bit.
It's a lucky one. Look at that.
But let's face it, they're in Italy.
It's like Argentina. Argentina has a lot of Nazi sympathizers.
Because that's where
A lot of them
grand
fled
majority of the
afterwards.
Nazis
Yeah,
went
yeah.
after.
Do you ever see that old poster of like the faces of Hitler, of like if he survived and fled, here's what he would look like with all
Yeah.
these different hairstyles? Kind of interesting.
Hammer.
He wins.
Yeah, he doesn't fucking confirm the kill, so the guy does his final like bad guy pop up.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
Hammer
yeah.
slams his head into the trunk, and that's it. It's over.
That's the movie.
Yeah, cut to him with a new car and be like, "I'm going on vacation."
Yeah,
And
he's
they're
like, you just take a
"Ah."
vacation. And like, how do you ending movies are really fucking hard.
is hard.
Like, how would you end a movie? I can't think of any other way than I'm gonna take your picture, and he goes, okay.
And then that's the movie. That was it. That was
And the
Black
credits
Cobra.
roll while we have to look at this cool image.
That was Black Cobra. It didn't distract me from my cold, but it was a movie.
Boy, was
Black
it.
cold, bruh. Because you're sick as fuck.
Got him. Okay, so let's go around and see what we
The
would
sun
give.
never set on the British Empire. Fuck you.
Mom.
You made the world worse. And any problem you think we have, you gave to us. We came from you, motherfucker. Your dying empire made us. So we're your problem.
We were not around you for like 3 minutes, and we're like, hey, let's not do that. Let's do our own thing.
Yeah.
We'll make our own version of The Office.
We'll make our own version of
1775.
English that actually fucking makes sense. It's a flashlight, not a torch, you dumb fuck.
What is that, a biscuit? No, it's a cookie. Oh, Christ. You want to be one of the founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson?
All right,
It's
what?
true.
He did.
No, I know it's,
No, you're
it's
right.
very true.
You know who didn't? Washington. Washington was not a
No, I know.
fan of the blacks.
What would you guys
Can you
give
be
this
my
movie?
history teacher?
Yeah.
I would have paid way
I
more
don't even
attention.
know, I
in
don't
high
even know
school.
whether that's true, but there are a couple of them that weren't allies. He had like, to be fair, he had like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Like he's like, I got my white wife, but there's also this girl that's got the thickness,
And just like the Disturbed song.
and then my black wife,
yeah. You had a third one. I forgot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then
a little bit of a horn dog. Yeah,
15 cents.
I would say 50 cents. It was fine. Yeah, it was fine.
I really didn't like it.
I'm gonna be at 40. It was boring, but it wasn't the worst.
Yeah, painless.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. 25 cents. It was a quarter.
Okay, cool. That was great.
It's like one of those old propeller planes you got to start. Like, oh, shit, sorry.
Yep. You know that tanks, even up until World War II, had to be started with hand cranks.
Oof, Jesus.
Could you imagine? Fucker turns over a little too quickly, wraps you up into it like a pretzel. Fuck that.
You had to, like, start a propeller plane like that. Just the first time someone was like, all right, I think I got this, and then just ground beef.
Yeah. The pilot
There's
just
gotta-
takes off his goggles and
Yeah,
there's like
just
a ground beef
Yeah.
outline.
And then he turns to camera and it's black and white footage. He's like, there's got to be a better way. And then
Yeah.
Introducing
Introducing.
black people to do it for you. Hi, I'm Thomas Jefferson. I got a bunch. I can just lend you some, dude.
Me and my friend Jeff Bezos. Dude, fucking Jeff Bezos looks like a fucking sex offender.
It looks
doesn't
like
he?
the back of your thumb, and I got to pay you real bad. So.
All right. Well, good night, everyone.